What's going on, guys? GameStone here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Brooklyn Nets, and in DAngelo Russell's return, the Lakers obviously won in the bottom right. As you can see, they beat the Brooklyn Nets by 12. I'm going to say right now, I did not get to watch the full game. I watched most of it, but I was watching the UCLA and Utah game. I was in attendance of that, the football game. So I actually went to that. So I did not get to see much of it, but I saw a good chunk of it. So I'm just going to go ahead and talk about what I saw, and I saw the rest of the highlights. So I'm pretty confident in my analysis. So let's go ahead and just start off with the Brooklyn Nets. DAngelo Russell obviously feeling backstabbed from the Lakers. They got rid of DAngelo Russell to get Brook Lopez, and they also got rid of Mozgov's contract. DAngelo Russell felt betrayed. He's obviously been playing better in Brooklyn, but, I mean, you're a young guy. We all know DAngelo Russell's a good player. He's expected to put up good numbers in Brooklyn. He went 17 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, 33% from the field, and 12% from 3. So, I don't know if that's exactly the stat line that DAngelo Russell wanted in the return to the Lakers stadium. So, he had a decent game. He didn't have a great game in terms of his shooting, but he passed the ball around pretty well, and he had a near triple-double, so pretty decent game for him. But, I was noticing that the Nets were kind of making a late fourth quarter comeback. Obviously, the Lakers held on to win it by 12. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson was a big part of that. He had 21 points. Shooting well, he shot 6 of 10 from the field, so he was a big factor. Allen Crabbe, 25 points. So when you just kind of take a look at that, as a unit, they shot 40% from the field. That's okay. It's nothing great. But they shot poorly from the three. The Lakers limited them to shooting 24% from the three. They had 16 turnovers, as well as the Lakers. So it was a pretty even matchup there. But the Brooklyn Nets just saw significantly worse than the Lakers, and I think that's ultimately what led up to the Lakers' victory. I'm very happy with this performance. Even though our defense wasn't the greatest this game, the offense has been clicking for these past two games. Brandon Ingram got a double-double. 18 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 assists, and a steal. He shot 54% from the field. He missed 4 free throws, though. Okay, I don't want to see that. Kuzma impressed me a lot, too. 21 points, 13 rebounds, shot 8 of 11, and he did a really good job just overall in the whole game. Brook Lopez really had his revenge on his old team. A payback. 34 points, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks for Brook Lopez, and he shot 6 of 9. He's looking like Steph Curry out there from 3 today. Caldwell Pope had a decent game all around. He didn't, do much, but, Alonzo Ball shot 3 of 15. 6 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals. His scoring's not good. But we obviously saw him more aggressive. We saw him shooting the ball more. And let me tell you something. It doesn't matter about the stat line. Lonzo, if you want to talk about stat line, what about the 7 assists and 0 turnovers that Lonzo Ball had? Very efficient. He had a plus-minus of 22. So who cares if he shot 20% from the field? He played good overall, and he made his teammates pass the ball as well. It's a contagious effect. He wants to pass the ball all the time, and his teammates want to pass the ball all the time. So they're moving the ball around. As you can see, they have 26 assists to last game's 16. So you see how much of a difference it makes in terms of their offense and just the overall flow of the game. Jordan Clarkson coming off the bench, 19 points. Doing a good job. He's been playing good all year long. Randall, he has less minutes now. You would think that he would get a few more minutes now that Larry Nance is out, but no, he had less minutes. He's 16 as opposed to yesterday's 18. He still played good in the time he had. Tyler Ennis also coming off the bench, 10 points, 2 assists, 2 steals in 11 minutes. So I was very impressed with just everybody playing. I kind of wish I'd see the defense play better. But you know what? We shot 51% from the field. Yesterday, I think we shot 52% from the field. Yesterday, we shot 22% from the three-pointer. This time, we shot 43% from the three-pointer. So you see how much it makes of a difference in terms of scoring when we're able to make our threes. One thing I'm not very hot on is The 70% free throw shooting, that's even worse than to what last game was. Lonzo missed 1, Ingram missed 4, Clarkson missed 1, Randall missed 2. Just shooting 70% from the free throw line, that kind of disappoints me. I kind of want to see better free throw shooting. I just think we did a good job of taking the lead and not looking back. Everyone played good. And I think even though our record is 4-5, I think right now, I think we did a very good job our first 9 games. Obviously, our first game was not that great, and we bounced back. And ever since then, we've been playing great. Like, our losses, they're all good losses, in my opinion. Listen, in Portland, they lost by a game-winning 3 by Damian Lillard. What about the Pelicans? You're down by 20, you come back, you take the lead, and then you still lose. But the fact how they're able to come back and take the lead, that shows how much effort this team's putting in. It's definitely going to attract some free agents if the Lakers can keep playing like this. I'm just happy that the Lakers are playing like this. I'm seeing effort and more effort every single game. They're not giving up. I don't know what Luke Walton did to get the Lakers going on offense, but whatever he's doing, hats off to Luke Walton. A lot of people have been saying to get rid of him, but why would you get rid of a man that, look at all this young talent that they got on the team, and Luke Walton's being, manageable with this team. If it was any other coach, I don't think they would have started off this well. It could be questionable depending who you get, but most coaches out there would not be better than Luke. So, yeah, DAngelo Russell, I miss you. Okay, I'm just going to say that. I still think you're a great player, and I don't want you in a Brooklyn Net uniform. I still wanted him to be on the Lakers. Can you just imagine if we still had him? But at the same time, we would probably have Mozgov still. So, and we wouldn't have Lopez. So, I don't know. It's either DAngelo or Lopez, and Lopez has been playing great for the past few games. So, you know what? I mean, in terms of the Lakers winning, the effort, I'm seeing it more with Lonzo Ball as opposed to DAngelo. Lonzo, getting other players involved, that's not a stat line. Getting other players to facilitate as well, that's not a stat line. Being a leader, he's a quiet leader, that's a stat line. That is not a stat line, sorry. But, we pretty much have it all in this team. We've been playing really good on defense, though not these past 2 games, not that well. But the fact how, if we're ever down, I like to see that we come back in it. Every single loss, it seems, we've been coming back in it, except against the Clippers. So that's what I want to see. You're a young team like the Lakers. You're down by 20 against a Pelican team. You come back and almost win it. You're down by 20 against Portland, and then you come back. Unfortunately, he made a game-winning 3, Damian Lillard. So, their losses, it sucks, but, And as for the Raptors, they're up by 16. They gave up the lead. They still kept trying. They lost. So, overall, I think the Lakers had a very good first 9 games. I'm just very impressed with Brook Lopez as well. He's been stepping up ever since, 4 games ago. So he's been being more aggressive. Obviously, you've seen that stat line with 3 blocks. And I'm very impressed with his 10 rebounds. We out-rebounded them by 14, and we won. Well, we out-rebounded them by 14, and we got a few more assists than them. Actually, hold on. Yeah, we had more assists than them, more steals, more blocks. We just did better than them in every single category except for free throw shooting, just by a little bit. So if you're a Laker fan, you're excited. I don't know who the next game is against exactly. I'm going to check real quick. But, the Lakers have... Okay, so they have a 2-day break. Their next game is against the Grizzlies on Sunday. The Grizzlies are good. It's going to be tough, but I think the Lakers could pull it out. Brooklyn, they're not terrible this year. They're not as terrible as people think they are. They beat the Cavs, and their record is not terrible either. They have some young talent on their team, Allen Crabbe, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, DAngelo Russell. So they have a team going now. They have some pieces to work with. So hopefully the Brooklyn Nets can come back and become a good team again. So in my eyes, the Brooklyn Nets beat the Cavaliers, and we beat the Brooklyn Nets. So we're better than the Cavaliers, right, guys? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, just overall, a good win for the LA Lakers. Very proud of how they played. And this is the second straight video I'm praising the Lakers. Kind of. last video I was kind of upset with their free throw shooting, but I feel like I'm starting to praise the Lakers more as opposed to ranting about them. So, yeah. So that's all I have for this video. Next game is against the Memphis Grizzlies on Sunday in LA. So I'll definitely be posting a video on Sunday night. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like. Comment down below what you guys' thoughts were on this game. Were you impressed with the Lakers' performance or the Brooklyn Nets' performance or whatever it was? And please subscribe for more. Alright guys, see you guys later. Peace out.